currently 7 months pregnant, unplanned. I'm also a full-time student. Hey friends, most of you don't know me at all right now, but my name's Daisy, and I'm going through some major life changes, and I'm doing my best. I'm learning the most that I can, and I thought this would be a great way to kind of wiggle myself into YouTube and try and impact some people, learn some new things myself. Basically, I'm a young human in the US. I'm currently 7 months pregnant, unplanned. I'm also a full-time student. I live and support myself. And there's a lot to be figured out. But I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. I am a public health education student. So my major is public health, and just how that looks in almost every community. Super applicable, super broad span. I was nursing when I started, but honestly, all the sick people made me really sad. So I tried to figure out a way to prevent people from getting to that point. And that is public health. It's prevention and education. Try and keep people healthier and better off in the first place. And then I'm also studying nutrition with the hopes of getting my master's in dietetics, but that can wait. I just really love food, and I love how food is medicine. So I definitely want to study that a little more extensively. Psychology minor's up in the air right now. We'll see, pending. I still have a year left, and this little munchkin in my belly is coming in roughly 3 months. But I'm also doing this because my sister, Lillian K, is a YouTuber. I'm pretty much out of work for the next 6 months just because the complications I'm having with my body during this pregnancy are really, really intense. And so for the health of me and my baby, it's ideal that I don't work a job. I'm still doing food delivery and stuff on the side to make my bills. I can't do my typical jobs before. Like, I've served and bartended for like 4 years, and that is just not a reality right now. I think this channel is going to be a really good way for me to just be authentic and natural, share with everybody what I know. Hopefully this reaches the right audience. More than open to everything you guys know. I feel like every new mom is just a full learning experience. I'm definitely one to strive to be the best version of myself at all times. And in a situation like this, aka pregnancy while I'm still in college, it can definitely be really, really overwhelming. So honestly, this is even a way for me to kind of get out all my feelings and concerns and worries. Or if there's anything fun that I find out, I can share it and feel like I'm helping someone. This video is just gonna kind of be an introduction into what a real day looks like for someone who's so busy, who also is pregnant, and how to take care of myself and my baby in a realistic manner, not a DreamWorks manner, not a perfectly placed YouTube video manner, and how I can kind of best serve my body and my future while still trying to maintain everything else. Again, very real, very raw. I'm kind of too much sometimes because I don't really understand filters. Like, I do, but I don't, in the sense of I don't think they're valid most of the time. Because why not be freaking real, man? But yeah, so I know one of the biggest concerns with pregnancy is how to feed your body during the time. It can be really difficult when you have morning sickness, more like all-day sickness, mixed with overall nausea, discomfort, all those wonderful things that just come with pregnancy. I didn't really have a good second trimester. I wasn't full of energy. I started to get back pain around 20 weeks because I have an interior placenta. So honestly, pregnancy has not been a good time for me, even to the extent of not wanting to do it again. Like, in terms of having a second kid, I'm very questioning that whole situation right now. But I am trying to get through it because I am really grateful and I'm really blessed to be carrying her. It's just been really, really rough. So food has been one of the things that's gotten me through it. So for breakfast this morning, we're just doing a gala apple cut up, about a cup of cherries, and then I have instant waffles. Sometimes I go cheap over what's better for me, but either way, it's still whole grains. And then it's cashew and almond butter on the top from Costco, and I love, love, love their nut butter. It's cashews and almonds, like I said, but then it also has flax, chia, and pumpkin to help aid in digestion. Okay, super quick little ad lib. Not a professional, not licensed, just based off of my own personal research, personal passions, all that good stuff, what I've learned. Take it with a grain of salt, give me pushback. Not everything I say is fact, but just trying to educate on what I've educated myself on, basically. Garden of Life is a really, really good brand. They have gummies as well. I'm not a huge fan of the flavor, but it's also easier to get them down. The only thing is Vitamin of Life, because it's so pure, the sources of the nutrients are going to be more whole foods based, so it's bigger servings and bigger proportions. 3 a day is what you have to take for this one, like 3 pills a day, 1 with every meal. You do get a little bit of an upset stomach if you take it without eating any food, so it's a lot more of a high maintenance supplement, but this is probably the gold standard in terms of value of content. I'm swaying away from this one purely based on the inconvenience of 3 a day. And I'm going to New Chapter. This is a great one. It's 1 pill a day, has all the same concentrations that's needed for pregnancy. But this also comes with a dose of ginger. Like I said, I've kind of had the short stick during pregnancy. I haven't been nauseous all 7 months, but I would say there's at least 2 or 3 days a week that I am every single week. And then in addition to the prenatal, I also do struggle with anxiety. Mental health overall is just difficult during pregnancy. I don't want to say it's par for the course, but it is super normal, and please don't think there's anything wrong with you or broken if you have difficulties during your pregnancy. So I've also added in a magnesium glycinate supplement. I can go into this more in depth in another video as well. It's helped my anxiety tremendously. I've been on this before my pregnancy, but I also think it's helping me during. Magnesium is a natural anti-anxiety that United States citizens don't get enough of because of how many pesticides are on our grain and our corn, because magnesium is naturally found in their outer shell. So when those pesticides are used, it kills a lot of the valuable nutrients on the outside as well. So naturally, our diet just doesn't get the value and amounts that it should. So this helps you get a little bit of that. It's 2 a day. And I will say, magnesium's also a laxative. And so the glycinate that I got is the least laxative form you can buy magnesium in. So it doesn't give you runs or anything, but just to be sure, it's 2 a day. And so I take 1 in the morning and 1 at night, not both at the same time, just in case I'm already having some problems. But I also will say you're a little stuffed up in pregnancy, and sometimes it's really hard to poop. So you can take both and then bing bow, problem solved, and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna go to class. I am remote, currently just due to pregnancy and risk and all that good stuff. So my first one is poverty, power, and inequality and how it affects Americans. Again, public health student. So looking at problems in the structure are really, really important to my overall education.
You psychology majors know this. 0 to 3, most important years in our lives.
So it is now 11:15. My class just ended, and of course I got really bad back pain from sitting down for an hour. So I'm gonna go lay on my back for like 5-10 minutes, hoping that it goes away, and then I'm gonna try and do some homework before my next class. After laying down for like an hour, I didn't get any reading done. My body still hurts. I'm deciding to make some lunch, and this has definitely been something that's been hard for me to learn and be okay with during pregnancy, is accepting when things can't get done and really listening to my body when it's telling me to rest. So I'm gonna make some lunchy lunch and get some veggies in, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then I have another class in about 45 minutes. Epidemiology. Oh, he said hi. I'm just gonna do an egg bagel These aren't whole grain or anything. They were just cheap. Again, cutting corners, but still getting my carbs in. I'm gonna have an egg. I'm gonna throw on some baby arugula in that bad boy with some pico de gallo, probably some franks just to get some extra flavor added. Then I am just gonna snack on these baby carrots in the meantime. That's pretty freaking good. It is now 1:52 and I'm starting my second class for today. Again, it's epidemiology. So I'm still at home, still remote. Just have my Zoom up and my PowerPoint and I'm gonna be taking notes. These are my friends. This is Finzies. Finzies. This is Tafiti. She is almost 4 years old. That's my boyfriend's cat, but we love her. She's a bestie. And this is Finzies. This is my kitty. All right, guys. I've been trying to read. I've read a little bit, not a whole lot. Zachary got home from work and then had to go right to lacrosse practice. So that kind of interrupted my flizzy flow. I'm going to make myself a cup of decaf coffee so I can finish this reading that I've been trying to do all day. It is now approximately 5:30 p.m. I have read 5 pages, if that. Oh my gosh, I look huge. You guys want to see how big I look? Look at this. Look at this baby in here. That's crazy. The rest of my day, I'm gonna try and do some yoga after I'm done reading here. Probably like 15-20 minutes just to gain a little bit of strength and get my blood flowing. That might help my back. And then I'm gonna make some yummy dinner. But thank you guys so much for watching. Pregnancy is gonna be a journey, and I'm sure postpartum is gonna be even crazier. So I would love to document the ride with everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. All right, bye-bye.